Is the Inquisitor Transport Scythe as lame as the Kenobi show? Let's find out. Whether you like the Kenobi show or not, this set looks pretty cool. The Kenobi show, a lot of people hate on it. I would take it any day over the sequels. I mean, it wasn't great, but it is what it is. I was talking to my best friend about this set, and he's like, I'm not too impressed with it. It just looks like a triangle. Well, what's a Star Destroyer? I think it looks pretty cool, but without further ado, let's take a look. Here is our epic selection of minifigs for this set. We have the Grand Inquisitor, the fifth brother, Reva, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Even if you hate the Kenobi series, you have to look at these characters and say, these are some good minifigures. Starting with the Grand Inquisitor, LEGO did a stunning job on this guy. First off, all of the Inquisitors get this really cool lightsaber mold with their double-bladed lightsaber. That's just as accurate as it can be. Both the fifth brother and the Grand Inquisitor can clip it on their back like that, which is amazing. That's how they carry their lightsabers in the show. He has this awesome, epic armor piece. His cape is unique to him. Reva's is a different style of cape, which I think that the fact that they went above and beyond and actually gave them different capes is amazing. His face looks very accurate to the show, I'd say. I don't have any complaints about this guy. He is just a solid character. Now on to the fifth brother. This guy is just as good as the Grand Inquisitor. His little hat piece is very accurate. Love that. The back of his head kind of has like this red robot looking look. I don't know exactly what that's about, but he's just very good. His armor piece is nice. Just like the Grand Inquisitor, can clip the lightsaber on the back of the armor just like that. Has leg printing and everything. Just crazy good. I am stunned. Alrighty, for our last Inquisitor, Reva. Her lightsaber does not clip onto her back. She does have her nice little cape, which isn't nearly as wide as the Grand Inquisitor's, which makes sense. My one complaint about her is she doesn't have leg printing, which is just a little bit disappointing because it makes it inconsistent between her and the other two Inquisitors. She would be far better if she did have leg printing. But other than that, she's still a good character. I think they nailed her hairpiece. I can't really complain about her either too much other than the legs. Now on to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Once again, another good character from this set. He's got his nice blue lightsaber there. He has this little poncho piece, which looks really good. I am wondering why they didn't give Leia from the indoor speeder chase diorama, which is way overpriced, poncho very similar, maybe just green, but his poncho looks good. His face looks good. He's got a two-sided face. He has a nice, unique hairpiece. The big detail missing with Kenobi is I just wish he had dual molded legs, but other than that, he's still a solid character. Can't really complain. Super impressed with this set's minifigs. The minifigs for this set are amazing. Reva and Kenobi obviously could use some leg printing just for some consistency between all four of them, but they are great figures. Overall, I'm going to have to give these guys a 9.7, whereas figures are concerned. Here's the Inquisitor's ship. This is a really sleek design. I love the custom windshield. Unique to this set, I believe. It's got a nice print because we don't sticker windshields, right, LEGO? There are quite a few studs on the front of the ship and everything, but that doesn't bother me one bit. I think it looks just fine the way it is there. You can pick it up and fold the two wings down to go into its flying mode, very similar to how the Imperial shuttle works. Fold those back up. There are the engines, or the thrusters. Great job on those. The spring-loaded shooters are right under the wings here. Just press them down and fire away. This set is very difficult to pick up and pretty awkward, but underneath we have some landing gear. As you see, there's not really a bottom to the ship, it's just pretty open, but that's like the only way you can hold it. Any other way and you're gonna have some difficulty, like holding it like this is very uncomfortable. Now for the top of the ship. Sometimes I have difficulty getting it to close all the way. The two sides kind of just lift the cockpit piece up. Like, look, it's just popping up right there. But to open it up, just open it like that. And then these two open. And it actually has a very detailed interior. Here's the interior. We have 3 seats for all 3 Inquisitors. The pilot seat is the one that is the most detailed. The other 2 are just standard seats. We have 2 large control panels on both sides of the ship. Those are sticker pieces, but really does it matter? It's the interior, it's not that big of a deal. And then we also have a control panel up here for the pilot. Very detailed interior. I'm actually quite impressed with that. Alrighty, one more feature is this little door comes down for the Inquisitors to exit out of. One thing that's not great about it is the interior kind of looks wacky when you look in through this angle. So not the best if you're trying to create like a scene of all the Inquisitors coming out. You'll just see some weird colors and like the seats in there look weird on top of plates. So that's not ideal. Another thing is there's some dark gray across the Scythe. I wish that it was just all black, to be honest. I'm not sure why they added this dark gray. I don't think that's accurate. Maybe I just need to look at a picture again. But yeah, so a couple of things they could do better there. Alrighty, the build for this set. The Inquisitor Transport Scythe. Now, it's a good solid build. I would say this is completely for display. I wouldn't be playing with this or anything. It's kind of fragile, especially the cockpit. But overall, I would say that this build gets a 8.3. But if you don't have OCD, this set will give you OCD. This stupid cockpit will not stay closed. And it breaks off super easily. Alrighty, swooshability. This is probably one of the least swooshable sets that I have. It's kind of hard to hold. You hold it from the bottom, I mean, it's not too bad. But when you're holding it down here, you kind of feel like you're messing with the computers and stuff that are inside the build itself. You're kind of messing with the interior, so that's not great. I mean, it's not amazing swooshability. I would probably say 7.4. Now, is this set worth $100? Despite some of the negative things you may hear me saying, I would say this set is still worth the $100. The figures are amazing. The build for display, it's good. Once you get the cockpit closed, don't open it again, or you'll have some trouble getting it closed again. But overall, I'd say it's worth $100. Not financial advice, but this could actually be a very good set for investment. The figures are amazing. Figures a lot of times are the main reason to invest in a lot of sets. This is certainly one of those sets. Now, my recommendation for investing in LEGO sets is never pay full price. Get it 20, 30, maybe even 40% off. And double that with your credit card rewards. And if you use Rakuten, a free online cashback service, you can get cashback on top of your credit card rewards. Use my link in description and you and I will both get $30. It's pretty great. With all the numbers crunched, the final score of this set comes to a solid 8.5. My rating for it is certainly a buy. There are some negative things that could be improved, but it's overall a great set. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.